You're 23 years old, you've got a laptop, a Coinbase account, and a dream. So let me ask you something. Is crypto actually a wealth-building machine? Or is it just the most elaborate casino humanity has ever constructed? Because depending on the week, it's been called both. And the people who figured out which one it was at the right time are either retired or still explaining themselves at Thanksgiving dinner. Let's set the stage. We're talking about a generation that watched Bitcoin go from basically worthless to nearly $70,000 a coin, crash by over 70%, and then somehow do it all over again like it had no memory of what just happened. If you were born after 1995, this is the financial environment you inherited. And honestly, it tracks with everything else going on. The reason crypto is even a conversation for wealth building comes down to one uncomfortable truth. Traditional paths to wealth have gotten harder. Home ownership is out of reach for millions of young people. The stock market feels rigged toward people who already have money. And the savings account your parents recommended pays you less interest than a vending machine gives you in satisfaction. Crypto filled that vacuum. It was fast, decentralized, and for a beautiful moment between 2020 and 2021, it felt like everyone was winning. Then the music stopped, the liquidity dried up, and a lot of people learned that getting in at the top of a hype cycle is basically just paying a premium to experience grief faster. The psychological whiplash is real. 1 month, you're a genius, posting unrealized gains on Twitter, and the next, you're reading Reddit threads titled, "Is it over?" at 2 in the morning while eating cereal for dinner. Experts like Cathie Wood stayed bullish through the bloodbath, while others, like Peter Schiff, used every dip to say, "I told you so," with the energy of a man who has been waiting his whole life for this moment. Here's the historical pattern nobody wants to admit out loud. Crypto has run on roughly 4-year cycles, tied loosely to Bitcoin's halving events, and each cycle has produced new millionaires and new cautionary tales in roughly equal measure. The dot-com bubble, tulip mania, gold rushes, humans have always found a new vehicle for this exact story. And crypto just has better branding. The biggest misconception you need to kill right now is that crypto investing means you have to bet everything on one coin and pray that's not a strategy, that's a lottery ticket with extra steps. Real allocation thinking says that for a 20-something with a long runway, a controlled position of maybe 10 to 20% of investable assets in crypto is aggressive, but not reckless, and everything else still needs to exist. The actual plan that could work looks something like this. Dollar cost averaging into Bitcoin and Ethereum consistently over years, not timing the market, not chasing altcoin narratives, and treating it like a high-risk asset class within a diversified picture, not the entire picture. You are not going to out-trade the algorithms, so stop trying, and instead let time and compounding do the heavy lifting while you go live your life. What trips most young investors up isn't the market, it's themselves. Because conviction without process is just stubbornness wearing a business casual outfit. The people who built real wealth in crypto weren't always the smartest ones. They were the ones who set rules, didn't break them at 3 in the morning during a flash crash, and treated position size like a religion. Here's the irony that nobody puts in the YouTube thumbnail. The boring version of crypto investing. Slow, systematic, unemotional accumulation is almost identical in discipline to index fund investing, which is the thing your parents told you to do that you rolled your eyes at. The asset class is wild, but the behavior required to actually profit from it long-term is aggressively mundane. Philosophically speaking, the question isn't really, can crypto make me rich? The question is, can I maintain discipline inside a system designed to make me panic? Wealth isn't built in the moments of excitement. It's preserved in the moments of fear. And your ability to do nothing when everything in you wants to react is worth more than any hot tip. If crypto goes to zero, a diversified 20-something with income, skills, and time still has a future. And if it doesn't go to zero, the person who held their allocation steadily and didn't mortgage their life for leverage is going to look very, very smart in about a decade. Either way, you want to be the person who prepared rationally, not the person who bet emotionally. The real wealth building plan for a 20-something isn't crypto only. It's crypto as one tool inside a broader strategy that includes income growth, real assets, and systems that work while you sleep. And whether that system includes a rental property, a business, or a Bitcoin wallet, what matters is that you started, stayed consistent, and didn't let the noise make decisions for you. If you're ready to start building real, diversified, long-term wealth and want guidance on real estate investing, home contracting work, or finding the right lenders to help you get there, check out our links in the description below.